Welcome back. My name is Lawrence and this is ETV. With me is Vincent Kiplima and Charles Andekere, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they are members from University of Eldoret. They are aspiring to become leaders in the category of sports and entertainment.
So the last question was from Victoria Mwende, and she was asking about the policies and the rules and the regulations governing the sports activities in University of Eldoret. I think first of all, the Constitution of University of Eldoret has some of the things that as a sports director you ought to be doing. And I'm sure from that Constitution, the mandate of the sports director and entertainment is well stipulated from that point. So I think currently I haven't seen a policy that maybe is governing this all these entertainment and games, but I think we as the students, we are the one who make the rules and the regulations, and sometimes maybe we are the ones who make the rules and the policies. So I think when you vote me in, you as Mwende, you'll be the first one to maybe have a cup of tea and discuss some of these policies of how maybe you want to handle, because we are in a democratic society, and most of the things we need democracy. We need to hear from the lowest person there who is maybe not participating in sports and games and entertainment, also to give us some of what they really want as the sportsmen they do. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Vincent. Tumpigie makofi. Starting from the last question, give us a precise answer.
Thank you so much, Lawrence. Victoria Mwende, first, this one goes to you. Policies are not constant. Yes, they are in the constitution of the US Constitution, yes. But if needs arise to change the policies, we change them to favor the comrades. Or let's say to balance it, to be neutral. Both so that that mean doesn't suffer and the comrades also don't suffer. So for me, I'll create this committee, and the people who will be in the committee are those guys who have the same problems. You come up with a policy, we write it down, we do research, we take it to the admin. If it is good, I take it down and then code it for the sporting director for the sporting activities to be good and better. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, Makofi. Makofi mazuri tafadhali. Okay, so that was the time for Vincent Kiplimo and Charles Andekere to, of course, give us the agendas and answer a few of the questions from the comrades. Next is, and here we have only one lady, and her name is Nancy. Let us have her walking upstage. Tumpigie makofi. Nancy, sasa.
Poa sana.
All right, briefly introduce yourself in 30 seconds and of course state your manifesto. Yeah.
Okay, I'm Nancy Koech, nominated treasurer. Leadership is not about a strong individual or a charismatic person. It is all about a group of people coming together to achieve a certain results. That's why leadership is called a journey. So being a leader is not something for a joke. So in my position, since I don't have a competitor, I really wish to say that once I'm sworn in as your new treasurer, I will ensure that all the funds are managed properly and all the accounts are accounted for. I have nothing to say. That's all I have for you.
All right, tumpigie makofi. A question from the media. Nancy, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Yeah, I can say, firstly, I'm a politician. That's not a joke. In the next 5 years, I will be the women rep of Trans Nzoia County.
All right, tumpigie makofi. It's time for questions. I'd like to ask those who questions wakuja up front wamuulize.
Swali ya kwanza, Joyce, you ask for the creative ideas. Kitu ya kwanza, I will come up with the associations. Like, si lazima ikuwa association that deals with money. You can come up with an association that helps people. For example, fundraising for somebody, yes? Or a charitable organization. So there are a lot of events that will come. Just be patient. They normally say actions are better than words, so I cannot speak what I cannot account for. Yes? Then Sigei, equitability of bursaries. Yeah, what I can say about bursaries, people do apply, but they do check why are you applying for bursaries? Yes? You cannot be able to pay your school fees and you apply for bursaries. There are a lot of things they check, so I cannot be the judge to judge the amount of people who are going to get bursaries and those who are not going to get. Okay? The last question about the ANAB, you asked for the background of managing money. Personally, I'm a mathematician. I am a teacher of mathematics and business. So I deal with accounts, I deal with a lot of calculations. So managing money is a simple task to me. That's all.
All right, makofi kwa Nancy. That was her time. I'd like now to welcome our moderator to stage the next category.
My fellow aspirants, coming together is a beginning, then staying together is a process, it is a progress, and working together is a success. That's why I'm telling you, once you are voted in, you shall work together. Don't be biased. Once you are voted, appreciate it. Congress, please vote for a leader you know is going to achieve and also who is going to bring what you desire. Don't just vote a person because you know. Okay? Thank you. I have nothing to add.
All right, that was Nancy Koech coming in as the next treasurer now that you have no competitor. Tumpigie makofi akirudi. The next to say your name and your school, okay? All right, 5 seconds.
So good afternoon. I'm Joki Julius Minor, aspirant for SecGen from the School of Education, taking maths and chemistry.
All right.
My name is Munai Amos from School of Education, aspirant Secretary General, taking Geography and Business Studies. Thank you.
All right, tumpigie makofi.
Okay, good afternoon. I'm Juma Duncan Nyongesa from the School of Business, taking Hotel and Hospitality Management, aspirant Secretary General.
All right, that was Duncan there. Tumpigie makofi, manze. Makofi ni.
Good afternoon. I'm Juma Amos from School of Education, taking Math Business, aspirant Secretary General.
Secretary General. Next.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Omondi George, a very sober-minded teacher in the School of Education, taking Education Science. I'm aspiring to teach metals and chemicals. That is physics and chemistry. Wow. Thank you.
Metals and what?
Comrades power. Comrades power. Evans Ochengo Mondi alias Boss, aspirant Secretary General, School of Education, Science, teacher of physics, chemistry.
All right.
Good afternoon. Otieno Amos Matthews, Special Needs Education, SD aspirant.
Okay, Julius Minor, it's based on one thing. First of all, leadership is not a bed of roses to lie on. Despite being a student lawyer, we need to be an institutional lawyer, like being a lawyer of the University of Eldoret. And my aspiration is I'm inspired by one thing, protecting our constitution as an institution. Like, I need to protect UoE constitution to fight for what is right, for what is just, for the fairness of our comrade. We need to fight for that. Again, we need to create a good bond between University of Eldoret student organization that shall be elected and the comrades themselves. We need to make sure that the cohesion between the two parts or the two parties is firm. By doing that, it's done through integrity, fairness, being honest, and having a clear communication to the comrades.
I take this chance to appreciate all of you for making for this the 8th USO election. Yes, as we know, leaders are from God and they are given from God. So I would like to simply say, given the chance of this Secretary General, I will actually work with sincerity and diligence to ensure that there is equal representation of all.
On my side, I want to raise the standards of the University of Eldoret. And how? I'll raise the standards of this university by improving the relationship between the students, the administration, the teaching staff, and the non-teaching staffs. And through that, we'll be able to achieve and accomplish the mission.
Thank you once more. I'm the Omondi George, the student's lawyer or the comrade's lawyer. I thank you for giving me this opportunity to corroborate myself for aspiring for the position of the Secretary General. I'll explain my points of peace and unity between the administration and the students. Number 2, I'll advocate for justice and fairness to all the members of the University of Eldoret, both the comrades and the working staff. Number 3, and the last, I will ensure that there is that better life for comrades.
One thing is about building a cohesive and a vibrant institution where each and every comrade can feel represented. Each and every comrade will feel free. We want to create an institution where not only those who are here knows about it, but even those who are outside.
My manifesto has got 3 parts. Number 1, empowering the comrade's voice, whereby I'll ensure that there will be fair hearing in the disciplinary committee, a situation where students who have been taken there have got the right to explain themselves rather than being asked question of yes or no.
One of the 4 pillars that I have, the first thing is inclusivity of all reps who are here. Right now we have the reps here and they are worried of their fate after these elections. And so that would be my first agenda if given this post. Secondly, I would want to work on to enhance the work-study program.
To fail. And let me say this in short. It may fail. So let me say this in short. We have got what is called comrades' power, and that, let me just rest that case there.
Comrades what?
Makofi wanapofika, makofi. Asanteni sana. Sir Lawrence, are you okay? Are you still strong? Remember this, the chairman and the vice chairman of the University of Eldoret. Please give them tough questions. It is allowed. Thank you, because we want our fellow students to get right chairman, right vice chairman. Thank you very much, Sir Lawrence. Makofi kwa Sir Lawrence, please. Thank you very much.
I like how you called Lawrence also. Yeah, all right. So it's time for the people who are going to hold the mantle for all the students in the University of Eldoret. We have the chairperson alongside the vice chairperson.
Good evening, my fellow leaders. My name is Kipchumba Jepsergon Evans. I'm contesting the seat of the chairperson. I'm going to introduce you my vice chair.
Good afternoon. My name is Mercy Nyakio Mureithi, aspirant vice chair to Evans Kipchumba here.
Afternoon. Yeah, I'm Dhuku Maina, going for the chair, and also I have a self-awarded title, Ad of J, kwa siasa, and still I have my deputy, Sheila Anguche. She can introduce us.
Good afternoon. I go by Sheila Anguche, vice chair to Alex Thuku, School of Education.
All right,
Good afternoon. Gembo Brown Washington, third year student, taking education. I'm happy for all of you. It's just that at least we'll be given opportunity for all of us to be leaders. Unfortunately, we must go through election, which is positive.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Vivian Aworo Otieno, aspiring for the post of vice chair for Brian Gembo.
To the representative from the Dean's office, to the SEC, and to all our esteemed leaders, good afternoon. My names are Otieno Bernard. I come from School of Science. I take applied statistics as my course.
My name is Sylvia Seta. I'm the vice chairperson to Bernard Otieno. I'm from the School of Economics, a third year student. And our slogan is Quality Assurance Leadership.
All right, Makofi kwa Team Bernard. Okay, so how many seconds are we going?
I'm grateful, Gembo Brian. I'll answer 2 questions, or rather, let me just answer 2 for the sake of time. Okay, somebody asked about recognizing the Congress, and again, somebody asked about our vision. Okay, that's personally my vision. First of all, let me answer the first question. Okay, you all know why you were aspiring to be Congress. You wanted to represent the needs of the Congress, of the students, not the Congress. They are the Congress, now they want to aspire for the needs of the students. First of all, recognizing you, I will make sure that your needs are fulfilled.
Hapo, it is lack of unity. Sasa umechaguliwa, you'll be chosen to be the Congress. And baadaye Monday mkuje mnichague, tena mniachie kazi. Then will I tackle the whole institution alone? So those who will go for the Congresses, acha tushikane mikono pamoja, tuangalie kweli kama tunaweza fanya kazi. Si ndio?
Okay, it's been a great aspirants debate deep from the University of Eldoret, where we are expecting to have elections this coming Friday. Let us get to see who will become the chairperson in the University of Eldoret, and of course the other members of the SC. It's been a moment with them. Let's meet next time. It's been Sir Lawrence as the host. This is ETV. Yes, it's been tough. It's been rough. But in the end, we will get the muff. Deep from University of Eldoret, it's been the Great Aspirants Debate. My name is Sir Lawrence, and this is ETV. Remember to subscribe and follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook.